you know, Trump, the the bottom line to the whole Trump fiasco is that I honestly think that we should all believe and put our effort and energy into believing that Trump is going to win and participate in the election as if we want him to win. Right, I think that's the bottom line at what we need to do at this point moving forward. It's very clear that Donald Trump is going to be the emerging primary candidate. I don't think there's anybody uh, that's deceived by. Well, there's some people that's deceived, but rational people are not deceived to think that Donald Trump won't win the primary. The trials and some of the things that he's going to have to deal with in the court is going to be after the primary. So Donald Trump wins the primary. We get it. Every Republican and independent or anybody that loves this country should be in lockstep in supporting Donald Trump to win the election over the communists. That's what Joe Biden didn't represent. They represent communism. If you don't think that they do, let me just give you just a quick snapshot of just this premise. Why are they leaving the border open? Barack Obama, when he was in office, was the deporter in chief. Chuck Schumer, before Barack Obama became president, was saying we need to secure the border. Barack Obama stated that you can't just come over here illegally. It's not fair. It's dangerous. It's not safe. I made a video about this like 5-6 years ago, and it went mega viral because people didn't know that Barack Obama was speaking like Donald Trump and openly saying that we cannot have people come into this country illegally. It's not sustainable. Explain to me why. At the end of Barack Obama's tenure, at the end of his stint as president, all of a sudden, it makes perfect sense to leave the border wide open. After he was the deporter in chief, he the one created the cages. Remember that? Separating parents from their children, allegedly. And now all of a sudden, it's racist to try to secure the southern border. The fact, ladies and gentlemen, that there is a wall that exists before Trump was ever president tells you that we were attempting to secure the border to a certain degree. Somebody was committed to it. It wasn't just Trump's idea. We are letting hundreds of thousands of people into America, and it's not sustainable. The quote-unquote sanctuary states can't even handle these people. And this is just the beginning. This is an election year. They on their way. And let me add this. California, Gavin Newsom, as of yesterday, made it to where illegal aliens will be eligible for 100% health care coverage. Imagine what a spit in the face that is for California residents. That you're going to go bankrupt if you mess around and get sick and go to the doctor. But an illegal alien, not a person who immigrated through the system, seeked asylum, was accepted an asylum claim, came into this country, legally did the right paperwork, everything they're supposed to do, paid their fees, and they're into this country loving America. Not them. Not them, because if you did that, you're going to have to pay for your health care. But if you snuck in here, you get it for free. 700,000 people are now going to be eligible for free health care that are illegally in America. It's crazy to me. Health insurance in the state of California is going to be out of control. Your premium is going to be out of control. And I don't know how it's sustainable. I don't know how people still vote for Gavin Newsom. That dude is a snake oil salesman if I ever seen one. And I know what they're trying to do, and I hope you know. I hope you're paying attention. They are not looking at what's best for America. They're looking at what's best to maintain power and control. They need division They need people who come into this country that don't assimilate, because they can control a new wave of anti-American people to vote for them, and they can redefine what America is. That's what they want to do. They don't want a constitutional republic. They don't want that. They want to do away with the electoral college. They want to expand the Supreme Court so they can have a liberal leftist majority. Therefore, everything they want will be passed through the Supreme Court justice. That's exactly what they want. And they want to yield power and say that we will maintain in a position of power forever. How do they do that? By allowing millions of people who are illegal to gain mass amnesty. And when they do that, who do you think that those illegal people are going to vote for when they have mass amnesty and the ability to vote? They're going to vote for the people that gave them citizenship, that gave them amnesty by the tens of millions come the election. And when they do that, you black folks that they tricked y'all way back when in LBJ, they tricked y'all fools into voting for them. And they do it. They've done away with y'all. Democrats ain't even acting like they care about black people no more. Yeah, they put the idiot up there as their black face of stupidity, and they picked a woman. So they did the same thing with Ketanji Brown, because there's a remnant of black people that's still stuck on, you know what, still voted for them because, look, they diversity. They got diversity. They for the black. Kamala Harris ain't never at any point in time advocated for black folks stuff. Maybe when she was an AKA in college. But in her professional life, she's done nothing but put black people in prison, advocating for black people to go to prison, prosecuting them illegally in some cases, allegedly. And now look at her. She was the first Indian. When she first went to the Senate, she was the first Indian. Look it up. I dare you to think that, to say that I'm lying. Look it up. She was the first Indian American in Congress. And now, because she can trick and play her role, she now the first black vice president. It's all done for control and manipulation. And I'm hoping that y'all don't fall for it this time around.